intercultural relationships. What to look for? Will that work? And what's so exciting about that? Okay, so maybe you are an immigrant in a country and you are looking to date someone local. Or maybe you are just so open-minded because these days you can match someone online which is from another country, another continent even, and then fall in love. And love really has no boundaries. No boundaries of even culture or religion, skin color. Obviously, you define for yourself what is a non-negotiable for you. But I have so many clients who are just so open to this intercultural exchange, to this intercultural connection, where the emotional connection, the physical connection is so strong and so beautiful, and it's just their person. But then it's the intercultural thing where this gets really interesting, where it can get complicated, but it also can get amazing because you just get to have both of best of both worlds. Yeah, maybe you are from Asia or India and you are marrying someone from the US, from Europe, from Germany, or it's South America and Europe. So whatever that is for you, let's talk about it. And let me know in the comments if you are actually open to dating and marrying someone that is from a different culture, a different continent, just because you don't mind moving, or maybe you're just very open-minded, or maybe you are an immigrant, or maybe you are local, but in your city there are lots of immigrants and it's just exciting. Okay, so let's talk about what's the positive points. What's exciting? What I heard from my clients and also from my own life. So when your whole family looks a certain way, right? Like for example, every single every single person in my family, every single all of my siblings have green eyes. I have light green eyes, okay? So it's like, okay, this is just what I grew up with. Everybody is white, everybody has green eyes. It's like, I don't want to say boring, but it's just like, like, it's just what I grew up with. This is what I see every day. And then if someone else looks differently, right? It's just exotic. It's just exotic. And a lot of the times, people maybe have like inferior complex, or I'm an immigrant, am I good enough? Am I this? You are perfect the way you are, and there's someone who would love you the way you are. Okay, so I heard from so many of my clients that they find it like just exotic if someone just looks different than their whole family. Maybe your family is a bit mixed, but my family, we all look the same, okay? So it's just exotic if someone brings something else, like a different way of looking. And that's just the looks. That's just the looks. What else is amazing about intercultural? If you are a curious person, different cultures have different festivals, different religions, right? Like my family is Catholic Christian based, so we have like those different religions, different um, habits, and so on. But someone that's from a different culture, different religion, they also have so many amazing mindsets and festivals. Just like, for example, I have personally so many friends, clients from Asia, yeah. Also, people, for example, from Asia who are having the religion of Hindu. I've learned so much from my friends, even that have the Hindu Buddhism religion, and it's just so enriching. So if you have a relationship that's intercultural, but again, make sure that this is something that you want, and there's nothing wrong if you say no. I just want my own language, my own country, my own religion, that's completely fine too. Okay, so it really depends on you, what you find exciting. But there's just so much to learn, so many habits, so many cultural traditions that two people can put together, where it's just like you celebrate Christmas but you also celebrate um, Diwali, for example, and there's just so many more colors. So that's amazing. That's absolutely amazing. And what I also saw with so many of my clients is if there's an intercultural relationship, like one of my client is from Asia and her fiance is from the US, right? And they can just like go there to visit family, then they go there to visit family. It's like you don't just travel for fun, you also just see family, and that's really, really exciting. So if you're a curious person, if you're an open person, the world is just open to you. You get to choose. These days, it's just so beautiful because you just get to choose your person. It's no longer, you're no longer just like stuck in the same religion, in the same race, even in the same country. The world is open to you, and that's just so beautiful of this day and age, right? That is just so amazing. And I personally feel so blessed because not even in romantic relationships, in terms of mentors, girlfriends, clients, I'm coming across with so many different people all over the world, different cultures, and it's just so beautiful and enriching. Okay, now let's talk about the challenges in an intercultural relationship. The number one challenge is misunderstanding. That you get to misunderstand each other. That there's a solution to that. You've got to communicate extremely clearly what that means. So I had a client. She was from Europe and she was dating someone from India, and he actually she was visiting his home, okay, and he asked her to like cook something for her for him and to bring him water. And it was just like really weird for her that he asked her this. Like it was just weird for her. She was like, I've never, no German man ever said this. Like if I'm there, he would like do things for me. I'm the guest. It's just so weird. And I'm not saying that this is the culture. I'm just giving you a story, yeah. But then she communicated with the guy like, okay, like what was that? Why do you ask me to do these things? Like it's just I'm just curious. And he was like, you said you want to be a housewife, so I just thought you can cook something because you enjoy that. So you see, it was just a misunderstanding because she wasn't used to that behavior of a man being so traditional and wanting her to cook something, to be like, yeah, you said you love it, so let's do it. So she it was just new for her, and for him it was kind of obvious. For him it was obvious, like, I get to ask that. So it doesn't necessarily always has to be intercultural, but even in same culture, same religion, there are things that you've got to communicate. Okay, so communication is one huge thing where things get to be clarified. Things get to be clarified because it can just be misunderstood. Let me know if you're interested in this topic. I will come up with more stories next video. I actually have so many stories of my intercultural clients that are in an intercultural relationship, but it's just not in my head right now. But yeah, misunderstandings can happen a lot, a lot, a lot, a lot. One thing that also my female clients, and I need more feedback from you guys, my female clients complain a lot from immigrants especially from Asia, is that they are not gentlemen enough. Okay, so the European women are used to more gentlemanness, while it's like a misunderstanding because those men would be like, but I am a gentleman, I take care of you, I open the door, I pay for the date, I do those things from a provider perspective. So it's just intercultural, it's amazing, but there are misunderstandings, so they have to be addressed. By the way, I am planning to eventually make a course that's called How to Date a European Woman. Let me know in the comments if you'd be interested in that. I need you to let me know first before I do the course. You can also send me an email just letting me know if you're interested. For women, I already have a course which is called Long Distance Dating. It's in my course overview link. So you learn how to date long distance. It really helps you to bridge the gap if someone is far away, but also if it's intercultural, it helps you there too because the dating process is a little bit more detailed so that you can really get to know the person and avoid miscommunications. Okay, so miscommunication is the number one thing here that comes up. Second part is two different religions. Religion actually does play a role in so many people's lives. How are you going to navigate that? Are you open for that? Are you even religious? Are you just believing in God and you don't mind which religion? So those are the questions you're going to ask yourself. How open are you to a different religion? To someone having a different faith? Or do you even want someone who is faithful, who has a religion? Maybe you don't. Okay, so that's something that you get to navigate. And a lot of the times what I see couples do is they just give each other free will to do what they want with their religion. And that's so beautiful. Another challenge: food. It can be a challenge, but it can be also a blessing because it's from a different culture. You might not necessarily like the food from each other, but again, it can be also a blessing because there is just more variety, right? So it's just something you get to figure out for yourself. Let me think what else could be a challenge. I'm gonna have to brainstorm. You guys let me know also in the comments so that I can make sure to add it in the course that I'm planning to do. Yeah, and one more thing. Oh, I cannot forget this last part. Family. Family, family, family. I mean, not every family is super involved, but a lot of the times the family might not fully get along, or they might not even speak the same language. And then, it's also difficult to have like a festival or a celebration where both families are there because they cannot really speak with each other. But you know what? Love has no boundaries. Love is so strong, and those are just little things. Those are challenges. Challenge doesn't mean it cannot be overcome. Okay, so what? They cannot speak with each other if they speak a different language. Then this side of the family speaks with each other, and this side of the family speaks with each other. It's gonna work out. All right. The most important factor is that you're with someone that is your dream person, that you feel so, so loved around, you feel respected around, you feel like you want to spend the rest of your life with. You can't even imagine how it is to be without them. There is mutual respect, mutual values. And if it's intercultural, it can add so much excitement, so much beauty, so much attraction even. All right. So let me know in the comments if an intercultural relationship would be exciting for you, if this is something that you're considering, and if yes, in what country would you like your wife or your husband to be in? In what country would you like your girlfriend to be in? Or maybe it's the same country, but what culture do you find interesting? And also let me know what benefits you see, what challenges, put it all in the comments. You can also send me an email. And then last thing is, if you're interested in me doing a course, how to date a European woman, let me also know. Alright, thank you so much for watching. And one last thing, if you desire my personal guidance, you can reach out for a free love audit call. Best send me an email. There's also an application link, but best send me an email for that, so you can get a free love audit call and personal guidance from me. Alright, I see you in the next video. Bye bye.